CLG win if you're the faithful, or RNG win if you think the Chinese powerhouse is going to keep on steamrolling. But for now, the LPL does own the Rift in their hometown, and we will see who takes this one away. Scary early game from this RNG side.
Yeah.
We load up onto Summoners.
RNG owns the Rift. Let's see if CLG can get some of those deep wards down on the Rift to see about the lane swap, because I think one step, the first step in getting towards that later stage of the game is to get the lane swap off.
No one has been able to defeat RNG. CLG in the first game of the day had some unexpected surprise. First game of the tournament had some unexpected surprises. This time a lot more standard, but it's RNG that mixed it up with a Z-bit.
Oh, these pings from RNG are actually, okay, so they're spreading out. They're just gonna play defensive instead. I was gonna be a little bit worried because CLG have done this invade really, really often. And some teams have tried to set up, you know, ambushes there in the wards, try and grab first blood on them and punish them for always going for the deep wards for lane swaps, but CLG are just going to do it again, and it's a
spotted though
standard counter here from RNG. They're going to get their own wards down. Actually, not standard. They're going for the kill instead.
Okay. Oh, he's got to flash the hook. Oh, that hurts.
God, that hurts, Huhi. Okay, no flash versus the Z lane. Well, if you didn't think that Italy was coming before, you better be sure that there's going to be pressure mid lane now.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a rough one for Huhi. He does have that exhaust, but Xiaohu won't be going all in on him, not till that level 6 hits the mark. So RNG with a few deep wards of their own. Let's see if they can catch anyone out here or just throw the wards down last second. CLG are going to go for the lane swap.
And RNG, another oddity here. Going to start off on this side. Instead of the standard trying to clear away from their own, CLG, they're just walking their way over towards their standard defensive lane swap. Let's see if MLXG can pull another 3 buff out of his hat, because earlier today on the Nidalee, he was able to get a 3 buff versus Flash Wolves. Starting off on CLG's bottom red here, and MMD is trying to watch their own. I think Afro's going to be able to get in there, though, so...
Yeah.
Smithy should be able to control the CLG top lane swap side of the jungle, and they should corral MLXG just into the bottom half of the map and make him respect the lane swap. But he's coming back over. It looks like he's going to make a move. I told you.
No flash. Got to respect that kitty cat. And that's first blood.
I told you, dude. Level 2 cheese. They did it before. They do it again. This one is another wrinkle on that level 2 cheese because he's coming from behind you. You don't expect him to start your red. But how many times can RNG catch people off guard with these?
Yeah.
I guess one more. Okay, so yeah, you know, okay, I'll go back to the beginning though. The reason he's not expecting it, obviously this is not the standard lane swap. They started on CLG's red side, red buff, which technically is RNG's territory in a lane swap, but it's not the normal buff that you actually start on for the jungler. Caught Huhi off guard. It was just made worse because he didn't have flash. But I think when you don't have flash, you have to be overly cautious and just expect the cheese out of these guys.
2-part gank. That's a kill for MLXG, bloodthirsty in that mid lane. It will be the trades, but it's actually CLG who are going to secure this one up very quickly, as only loopers in the bottom side. We know that RNG don't tend to respond to lane swaps quite as fast, but this time they're not responding at all. They're hanging 2 in the top.
Yeah, they are going to try and, maybe they try and sneak in there. Because as of right now, they're just not getting any experience. Yeah, they're going to try and sneak in there with Nidalee when she comes and use the teleport. Can they burst the turret? No.
Don't have enough. In comes Looper.
Okay, so at 7 minutes is when the champion damage reduction falls off of turrets. They're nowhere near that stage right now, but they do make the defense. They use the teleport. They've gotten a little bit of extra CS on Looper, is what they've gotten out of this.
Yeah, they give up a lot of damage on their top turret to secure it, though.
They
could stop the lane swap.
They could if... Oh, okay, so here's the invade from MLXG.
Fighting over those wolves.
Smithy's able to defend it. MLXG coming back for another spear, though.
Misses that one. Smithy is able to fancy footwork away.
I have to say, though, MLXG has just impressed me so much. This guy is very, very intelligent as well as being mechanically proficient on junglers. Mata lands a hook and goes for the 2. Oh my goodness.
Mechanics, no problems more like for CLG right now, but in comes
in the
Smithy
minions!
around the side, the heels coming out. That's a lot of damage from the Kindred, but in comes MLXG. Stixxay securing the answer kill here, and he's looking for more, trying to find MLXG with an auto attack. As
He
Wooz
can't
takes
get it,
out
though.
Afro. It's a 1-for-1.
Stixxay is gonna circle back.
Ooh, dodge that spear. He's gotta hop it.
Whew, man, what a high intensity fight right there, and MLXG does get away from Stixxay. If they were able to clean up that one, then maybe worth it, but right now they're so scared because they're gonna get pushed off the minions here. MLXG's gonna come in for the dive. If he lands the spear still, he's going for it, he's dead.
Sinks it, puts the claws in, Smithy's down, and Stixxay will fall. MLXG bites the dust on top, so they get a return answer kill.
Totally
1 for
worth
2.
it for RNG. This early game is going very well for RNG, and again, more accolades for MLXG. This guy, all right, let's take another look at the beginning though, because Mata lands the hook on the level 1 Morgana. They go all in. Barely Stixxay is able to take that spear instead and delay the kill on Afromu, but Smithy comes in, they're inside the minions, so they go aggressive here. Stixxay's gonna have to go up. He wards, he gets that extra kill, and he flashes forward, but not able to finish MLXG. I think he did not get the Ren reset, didn't have a spear in a minion maybe when he went for that one.
Dangerous.
Because he did get the kill with an auto, I believe. So he didn't have another rend up to try and take down MLXG. But again, very good early game for RNG. They start off on the level 1. They burn the flash before minions are even there. MLXG makes a really smart path, able to capitalize on that down flash in mid lane. And now, Action Top earns them some extra gold.
That's really important. The Zed's not even hit level 5. In the mid lane, it's been so quiet, just silently out farming as Xiaohu here. As soon as he hits that 6, we'll start transitioning all that action down there, and he just keeps on pressuring, keeps on threatening Huhi. This is looking rough for CLG to start this game off. We knew it was going to be difficult, but RNG have made it deadly.
Yeah, man,
that man backing right now.
I really do enjoy watching MLXG work, though. Even though I hate Nidalee, and I hate what she brings to the table, gives you a lot of options. So I talked about being so important for junglers is keeping your options open and adjusting to the game as it develops. He's done a very good job of it.
Yes, indeed. Taking stock of where we're at with the action actually cooling off for a second. 7 minutes, and it's 1,000 gold ahead. That is a hell of a lot to deal with. A lot of it sitting on MLXG with 100% kill participation. The Kitty Cat has been doing work. Let's see what they can get done in this bottom side as Darshan and Looper continue to trade back and forth. CLG just trying to hold out for a little while and not take any more punishment in this early game.
Yeah, remember the game plan from the very beginning. Eyes on the prize. They're looking deep into the future.
If all else fails, pray to God.
And get there. But RNG, they waste no time here and jumped out to a very good early start for themselves. Who he now has his summoners back up, but Zed is post level 6 and starting to build up that attack damage. MLXG coming in for classic Nidalee repeat steal on the red buff.
Tries to counter, but there's nothing there for him. Covered is bare, unfortunately. So MLXG will come out ahead on this, and he can even take away.
I think.
Well, he's not going to go for the Kindred scuttle.
Darshan smells it.
Yeah. Oh! He smelled it. It was right next to his nose. Now they're going for a push on the bottom side.
It's such a strong move here from RNG with the roam. They zone Darshan off. Now they're transitioning their mid lane lead. Darshan already in the 1 versus 1 previously had hard times with the Echo matchup. Now it's just going to be brutal. They're abusing the lane they were already winning. He gets zoned off a full wave right there. Feels bad, man, for the bottom laner.
Yeah, he's going to try to walk right by the barrel.
2 levels difference here as Looper is able to punish him under turret.
Yeah, that's going to hurt for a little while. Darshan's going to have to hold out. Hope against hope. As Wooz is now pressuring on Stixxay, sends a Culling flying. Half his health is already gone. And the Dark Binding does not connect. This Morgana pick is not working out too well for them just yet.
No. This is, I mean, RNG, they're just a very intelligent team with what they've drafted. This is how you use Nidalee. They have the strong lanes. They go abuse the strong areas that they have. Smithy's going to go pretty aggressive here. I wonder if he gets Mata.
There's a flash away, and he throws the lantern out.
Does not get him.
For a little extra healing.
Hui's actually going to get hit by a spear. Meanwhile, down bottom lane, they're trading again.
Yeah. So CLG can't get anything there as they go hunting. Go back home. for now. Xiaohu pushing meanwhile while it's all happening. And Darshan will get a small amount of breathing room. Actually wants to go onto Looper. Heroic charge into that wall to stop his back. But now Looper turns on him with a time wind to the phase dive. That's a lot of damage. Can Darshan get away? He might have to wind up the ult. No. Looper makes him back off.
Yeah, he stopped the back, but...
Was it worth?
No, I don't think so.
Mata casually sidestepping the Dark Binding.
All right, well, your Callista lane is down 10 CS. Your Poppy lane is down 20 CS. Excuse me, 20 CS.
They stopped this. They stopped the fast push. They actually stopped it, and they've still held on to this tower. Very impressive.
Smithy is just hovering up
point
here.
Blank. All right, Wooge is going to go down, it looks like, but maybe I'm wrong in this one. He's 1v2. Oh, the heal's out. Stixxay is able to grab the rend out, but it was a close thing, and they needed a summoner spell or 3 to do it.
Yeah, Riv always talks about clenching in moments like that, and man, Stixxay wait till the last second to pop his heal there because he didn't want to have to burn the summoner, but he does end up doing it. Now bottom lane, Darshan is the target of the roam once again. Big push up here from Xiaohu, and he's looking to go score a kill on this Papa who's been beaten up.
This is going to be brutal right now.
Whoa, spear misses.
Yep, but the death mark does not, fortunately. Let's see if they got enough damage on it to pop him. Xiaohu makes sure of it. He does tank a couple turret shots, though. 3 make that. Meanwhile, the tower went down up top, so some more gold in CLG's pocket, but they're still down.
And the thing is, yeah, since the bottom lane just got killed, we didn't recall, but we'll go pick up this mid lane farm, so Azir doesn't get to push that in either. Flash
Debates.
binding there from Aphromoo. That's a move he does all the time. Here goes Stixxay. He's going to win that one while Smithy picks off Mata, whose flash he previously burned in the last gank. But again, this is just a little bit of gold back in there for CLG. As RNG, they strike back on the other side of the map because of their mid lane pressure. Oh, actually in the jungle here, Smithy.
Oh, he's caught. Oh, he is dead. No chance for the Lambs despite the burst was too strong.
This is why CLG at the very beginning of the game, in Champ Select, they had their eyes past the early game. They were looking towards that mid and late game because you don't want to see what's going to happen to you when RNG draft a couple of winning lanes with the Nidalee jungle.
Ooh,
MLXG punishes them, and they're going to start that dragon stacking as well.
Some teams starting to deprioritize this Nidalee. RNG showing that is flat wrong if you've got the jungler for it. And MLXG is certainly the man. The spicy hot pot has got 3 kills and 3 assists and only 1 death to show for it all. CLG managed to get revenge at least once, but let's see if Huki can get a little bit more as he moves up towards the top side. Very slow, and Looper is running. Darshan chasing.
Set him
He's
up.
got to know something's up. He does get the knockup, but is not giving as good as he gets. Oh, he dodges out of the Emperor's Divide with the ultimate of his own, throws down the parallel convergence. He is 1v2, and this is buying time for MLXG, and that's not who you want to see. Tiger catching you. Darshan
Poppy
is
taking
knocked
him.
down, though. Ticking away. The damage is just enough, and in goes MLXG. And down
they're
he goes the
collapsing too. This
answer.
is not done yet. RNG have whoosh coming in.
Oh, that burst damage. Oh, that damage. He's got the calling on to Xmithy, who throws the Lamb's Respite, and Wooge will be denied for a few more seconds. Mata sends the hook, and they catch Huhi, who's going to have to burn his flash, and he will not even get away. A flash from Wooge back. This guy just knows how to get kills.
This is looking pretty bad for CLG here. Oh, Xiaohu actually.
Now he goes in, death mark onto Stixxay, dodging away, dodging back, and it's just a juke city.
Yeah, good job. You got to juke those shurikens that come out right after, and Stixxay, some erratic
Darshan.
movements there, is able to do it.
They look for the dive.
Can Smithy get away?
That is the question. He just keeps hopping and jumping and skipping. It's just a race, but who's winning? It's
Afro
hard to
binding?
tell. Oh, Afro will secure the kill, and meanwhile up top, Darshan grabs Mata as Wooge goes running into tower, and Xmithy dives in for the kill. CLG have equalized until MSG picks up another.
Oh, he got 2!
What is going
Looper's
on?
getting the kills on the bottom lane. He equalizes for RNG. That was devastating for CLG. Really nice teleport in there, and MLXG was also down on that bottom side. He's going to top it off with a red buff steal just when CLG thought they were getting right back into this game. Looper and MLXG close in on the bottom lane. So Xiaohu, he does get killed by the duo, but yeah, Looper comes in. He's going to clean them up here, and then MLXG is going to clean up Stixxay. So it was a couple of easy kills cornered in there. But CLG still, they've got that farm for late mentality.
Yeah, Smithy, he's going a little bit low, and they actually
Need
can't
somebody
complete
else.
the Rift Herald here.
Yeah, need somebody else to tank it. They could have finished it off, but
I think they
a
got
little too
spooked.
risky for themselves. They don't have too much deep vision. They haven't seen Looper in a while. They got a little bit antsy. They don't want to give away any more kills because RNG right now are sort of teetering. They've got that pretty sizable gold lead that they really want with this Nidalee comp with the Z split pushing, but if it gets any worse, then they might start diving CLG. CLG still, they're trying to hold on here. Another 2 versus 1
Yeah,
for
Luper's
Afro and
getting
Stixay though.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. He chrono breaks back, and they have to turn around, flash on as he gets
Good.
exhausted. They bop him up with the Fate's Call, and they take him out the Rent Stacks. And Stixay manages to show this Callista is very powerful, but meanwhile, RNG don't waste a beat. They go on the Rift Herald.
Yeah, and usually I want to give the Rift Herald to the jungler, but I actually, in that situation, would have given it to the Zed. It's so good for playmakers. Probably won't matter, though, because they're both going for the same target, and maybe MLXG is going to use that speed to chase down Darshan.
He wants more.
It's a full health pop, though.
Oh, denied on
Yeah.
the Steadfast Presence. He just keeps going in again. Not enough damage to take out the Poppy, but MLXG has been so ridiculous in this early game. It's now, I mean, it's transitioned very unceremoniously into a free-for-all.
Oh man, Darshan actually makes a little bit of a risky move there, goes back in for the minions, but it pays off big for him because both members of RNG are recalling since CLG's bottom lane is pushing so hard. He's counting on that recall and he gets it, so he's going to be able to circle up those minions. Much needed minions for Darshan, trying to catch up on Poppy. 30 CS down.
If he can grab some breathing room, this whole team definitely needs it. They've had to run a sprint around the map constantly 16 minutes into this game, and that gold difference has not been quite as big as you might expect with RNG's plays. CLG still matching them, but they're behind in this race just a little bit.
For just for some perspective there, MLXG on the Nidalee, he's 1,700 gold up on just in the Kindred versus Nidalee matchup. So that is a very large portion of the gold, and 3 levels. 3-level lead is obscene.
Gotta count them. Hardly believe it myself.
When
I
we
mean, it's
saw
ridiculous.
MLXG earlier today on the Nidalee, he did the same thing almost, and he's keeping up the pace today. Let's see if CLG can weather the storm, because you're gonna have to dodge those spears. They are painful.
CLG, and they are moving to group a little bit in this
man.
top side. MLXG there is looking for a hunt, but he's got no backup just getting spotted.
A one-man mission is a little bit much to ask, even for a 5-kill Rift Herald Nidalee.
Yeah. Xiaohu might be giving him some backup along with Mata. They just go for the Rift Scuttler, who has no chance, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let me go into a little bit of why Nidalee is so frustrating for us junglers to play against. Her early game clear speed is insane, and then when she does get that strong early game off, it's really hard to stop her because the more money she gets early game just increases her clear speed for later. And so the experience and gold generating power of Nidalee, you just really can't catch up to the curve that she has. All right, we'll rant about that later because CLG are making a move towards the mid lane.
Stixay did get a spear.
Oh my God!
In comes everyone! Xiaohu with the first kill. Lambs are spied a bit too late, and RNG snapped the jaws shut on the trap, and CLG are melting. Afromu and Darshan wasn't even there. Last man standing, last 2 I should say, but that's a quick 3 for none, and Darshan, now he's in danger too as he's on the run from MLXG. What a collapse.
Brutal, savage. Destroyed here. RNG. All right, let's see if he. All right.
Put him in the Dragon Pit.
That was.
That's where he wanted to go anyways. What are you doing,
See, this is the thing with Nidalee. You just kill whatever is in front of you. So he gets knocked over to Dragon. All right, we're killing Dragon now. Just waste no time. Nidalee is just a machine in the jungle. She can churn through neutral monsters. She can churn through people. Oh my God, Looper, you are so devastating. All right, just clean sweep. You don't even have to talk about how bad that was. Giant 3-man stun. RNG are all there for the collapse. Zed got AoE damage off, going all in, and RNG just wipes CLG off the face of Summoner's Rift.
Holy mackerel, this game has already just turned into a slaughterfest. 9-13 in kills, and RNG are in their element. Minute till the Dragon will take up residence on the Rift, and RNG could be eyeballing that one.
Yeah,
They're already very, very ahead in this, and 4,000 gold in the lead over CLG, who are fighting valiantly, but just cannot overcome that dominating team fight.
RNG are looking better and better the longer this tournament goes on. It's insane, actually. Today has been their best looking day yet. And they're not looking to slow down right now. Let's see how they pressure it, though, because this is one of those comps where if you give over a big chunk to CLG, you can throw it right back into them, and they'll get right back into the game. Very scary right now, though. The Zed almost completing his second item here. And Nidalee, we've been over this many times, but anywhere MLG goes, you have to be scared.
Yeah, even Darshan's not safe from that. Tanky as he can get. They've invested in the Aegis of the Legion for Aframu just to try and stem that a little bit. CLG trying to rove together here.
Yeah, and exactly as they should. It's sort of the same story that G2 had in the last game. Now in CLG, they've got the Azir comp. They're the ones trying to play for the team. That's why they've got these team fight auras Aframu is investing in. CLG want to try and huddle together, try and weather the storm. The onslaught here from RNG. RNG not letting up, though.
20 minutes have elapsed. We have more kills than there have been minutes in this game. Most of them RNGs, and Xiaohu is looking to hunt down the Poppy. Actually doesn't want to go all in on that one.
Yeah. He's going to need to finish the second item before he does.
They're pressuring 3 lanes, and they don't even have Nidalee.
Yeah, he's just cleaning up extra gold here inside their own jungle.
Nata dodging the Dark Bind. CLG, I mean, if they can get a miracle pick, maybe they can start turning things around for themselves, but they really do need that late game power spike, and they need to stop the bleeding.
MLXG is going for Lichbane. He's completed the Lichbane on Nidalee. He's, oh my goodness, he's going to have so much burst. Okay, they're going all in on the split style, though. I mean, MLXG is the guy who rushed a second item Death's Dance on Graves as well. This guy looks for damage. He wants to be a huge threat, and they do not want a team fight anyway, so he's not going to need, you know, more defensive stats. He's looking just to solo people out and kill them. If he catches someone, he's looking to kill you. He can slow you down with the Rylai's, and he can finish you off with the Lichbane procs. It's a build that can be punished if they make a mistake, though. CLG they're just hoping for it to huddle together and look for a mistake from RNG and try and get their money back.
Quick start. It's blind. CLG do not know this is happening.
They have no blue trinkets up for CLG, but they've got 2 people in the area. Can Afro... Oh, they're not going to do it. They're not going to venture any further.
Chrono break for Looper. It's down to 3, down to 2, down to 1,000 pretty soon here. There it goes. RNG sneak that Baron, and CLG are cowed into their side of the map. Do not even see it.
Great call there from RNG. They know that CLG are playing scared right now. They know that they have to huddle. And so RNG farm the Rift. They grab their whole jungle, clean the entire thing, then take out Baron. They've got 2 lines of wards, seeing CLG being too scared to come in and check. And they're able to take it. Now let's see what they can do with it. Pressure all 3 sides, clean up some extra secondary turrets, and increase this gold lead. RNG's goal is just to build up that gold lead big enough that they can smash through CLG's base with it.
The Fear Enchant gets picked up for MLXG. This guy is pulling out all the stops. There is nowhere that is going to be safe.
Yeah,
minus the base.
If he lands a spear and he catches you, he's going to kill you.
It's just like old Nidalee, except then there's a tiger or a cat pouncing out at you. Speaking of tiger, Xiaohu has not done too shabby himself. 2-5 on the Zed. He's been applying pressure around the map, but he is not the main threat this game. It is all about MLXG. Xiaohu does meet up with Looper to send a big mini wave crashing into this tower, but it's going to take 3 CLG members to clear this one away. Meanwhile, the rest of RNG turn towards the mid. The good old 3-2 split push.
Yep, and Baron buff means that is going to do a lot of damage. Secondary turrets, I think, will all... CLG move for it!
Yeah, Emperor's Divide isn't going to connect where they want, and RNG still managed to secure that tower. And they're right back at it again. Just keep pushing, keep threatening.
This one should go down easy then.
I think so. Smithy gets maybe a parting shot on there. Parallel Convergence comes down just to zone. 23 minutes into the game. We've got an 8,500 gold lead. This is turning into a stomp.
Yep, there it is. There's your extra turrets after your Baron. Congratulations. You can now go back and purchase.
gold. The Nidalee gold especially is ridiculous. That's over 3,000 ahead of Xmithy, who has been making some hero plays, but he's gonna need some more miracles.
CLG altogether gonna need a big mistake from RNG, big punish. They're gonna have to get some gold back some way. They catch Looper.
So they have the damage to take him out. He chrono breaks. And now Xmithy looking to chase him down, but he face first into a culling, and he has to pop land for a spite. They made a mistake themselves.
Well, that dragon's gone. RNG gonna get
it's a bold prediction, Kobe.
Yeah, RNG gonna get their number 3 pretty easily here, and it's back to the huddle game. Farm for late, guys.
Yeah, that is the plan for CLG. Let's see if they can huddle together for warmth just enough, and Xmithy gonna have to back away from that now. RNG owning this map more and more. 3 dragons, 5 towers, 8K gold ahead, and we're only 25 minutes into the game.
RNG just so impressive this tournament. They can play the full team fight comp. They can play the high pressure game. They can utilize assassins to defeat team fight compositions, even in the team fights. Xiaohu did it on LeBlanc, and now they're gonna try and do it on Zed. This is the crucial moments though, when they move in for the kill. Breaking the inhibitor turret line is always the hardest part. They've got the gold to do it though, and here they come.
She's a little far behind. Oh, Xiaohu does get caught by the binding. Not enough damage, though, to take him down. He does pop his Ghost Blade. Mata clears out vision of the pink ward, can turn their attention towards this bottom side, keep wearing away at the base. Stixay is coming to try and stop that, however.
Look at that team fight build as well, even slightly there from Zed. He's going to go with the Black Cleaver to shred AoE armor instead of going pure assassin, as they want to be able to finish out the game. They know eventually they're going to have to kill all 5 members of CLG. And they're, like I said, they're just going to have so much gold on everyone that every person on RNG will have an extra item. And that should be enough for them to do it. So last secondary turret is going to give him some extra. Oh my God, the spear lands.
Oh, here comes the cat. Xmithy's going to have to flash it. Yep. That was a heart pounder. And goes Xiaohu, looks for Stixay. It's a 1v2. Can he do it? And no.
Stixay and Aframu once again come up with a big play.
That's a miracle. Let's see if they've got any more in the tank. Xmithy is caught by Mata. Flayback, he's going nowhere on this, but in comes Huhi. Mata stopped up, stunned up. I should say rooted, as Stixay gets another kill. They turn for Woo.
Can they get another?
They get the bop up. In comes Looper. MLXG, though. Darshan trying to tank between all 3 members. Spear flies onto Aframu. They do not want to go too far forward. RNG collapse on this despite losing 2. RNG still look terrifying. CLG have pushed him off for now.
Whew. Smithy, I believe his Lamb's Respite had just come back up, I think. And they were respecting it, so they didn't go all in to finish him off. But man, CLG holding on, barely.
Spears, and the jump, and the pounce. Not enough damage to finish, but Afro's ticking away, and Looper finishes the job.
All right, well, Xiaohu's coming back up. So once again, RNG are going to have control of the Rift. CLG just got to hold tight. Whoa, Darshan goes aggro.
Yeah, he just wants to fight it, push him out of his own jungle, but you said it right. RNG, they've owned the Rift this entire game, and they are painted red. RNG trying to look for the plays that will allow them to push into the base.
Yeah, honestly, Pyra, RNG have owned in the entire MSI event. Still undefeated, looking really good and looking like they want to keep their streak going here. CLG are holding on though, showing up.
But they have looked more and more impressive as time has gone by. A lot of close affairs in previous days, but today, a dominating performance over the Flash Wolves, now up against CLG, showcasing everything that they have to offer. Yep. So close, 9,000 gold ahead. They keep growing this lead. Baron's up in 40 seconds.
And coming into the day, Flash Wolves and CLG were the ones with the most impressive scores behind RNG. But they're just blowing away the competition.
Clear pecking order starting to be established here. We will get some previews of what are very likely going to be the playoffs here at MSI Shanghai. And RNG looking so unstoppable.
If CLG can pull this out, if they can huddle together, farm for late, and win that team fight at the very end of the game to win it, then they will get into the playoffs and secure North America's #1 seed for them and secure themselves the chance to get some of those best of rounds.
what they're fighting for right now.
It looks a long way
so
off right
hard.
now, though.
Baron spawn, 29 minutes. RNG do not need to make any hasty decisions. They just keep CLG cowed inside a very limited area. They've caught Huhi here. In goes Mata. And it does it, Mata. Apparently, they just jump right on out, but still a lot of damage. Parting shot. Afromu is chunked so low.
Darshan's actually pretty far up in the lane right here.
That is not where you want to be, Darshan.
He dodges the spear, but that might not be enough. He's leading them away from Baron at least.
Flash. But he bought it.
Follow
dearly.
the Candyman.
RNG were looking for something sweet this time. They might still be able to find it. 11 to 14, remember, are those kills. So CLG haven't been not able to answer back on anything. MLXG with the double buffs now as he takes it away.
Oh, they're trying to corral him.
See if the pincer can happen.
CLG gonna make a play.
They know this is happening. Barely converges. He's able to push Looper back, but that's not who they wanted. Death Mark on, and the Zanyas to stop the mark from proccing. CLG, he will go down anyways, and Xiaohu, they collapse. A double kill for Xiaohu now, looking for Darshan for cleanup duty. And they should be able to get it. It's just a matter of time. In goes Looper on the flash, and Woosh secures it.
Yeah, people are going to say, CLG, what are you doing trying to fight that? But they were in a desperate situation, and they didn't want to wait for RNG to get that Baron, and then just come knocking at the doors. So they tried to make a play on two people. It's going to cost them a lot of lives, though.
Yeah, it might be a full ace on this with the way death timers are looking. Smithy trying to juke things
I'm
out.
just a wolf.
Don't. Oh, he got caught there. Flames just bites down. Why not at this point? Just trying to get something back. Maybe some wolf camp. Sure, why not? As Aframu is sniped out. Fairly at point-blank range, and that's going to be the ace. That's going to be the Baron. 30 minutes, and RNG are controlling it.
What a game from RNG. Total control here. This is going to be the Baron, and then they should be able to march that one in. CLG now going to try and do the base defense with 35 seconds on Smithy. He might be able to get back up in time, but so here's what they're thinking. They're thinking, we got to make a play on two members while they're separated. This might be our only chance, but Huhi gets stunned up, and his ult goes off. He does have Zhonya's, so he can Zhonya's the Zed ultimate, and Darshan tries to eject people to turn the numbers back in their favor, but it's just too much. Since RNG can collapse and everyone just joins in, run down Darshan, and they eventually run down all members of CLG as well. As you know. Now let's get back to live and see what they do with this Baron buff. Because CLG, technically, you can still play that farm for late. They still have Nexus inhibitor turrets and Nexus turrets, so they're going to try and hold on to it. Yeah, Looper's got himself the Medjai's.
He's bored, man. He just wants something to read.
Gonna write in his journal today.
I killed all of CLG. Really, though, MLXG was off to a flying start. He was enabling the lanes, and they stopped that split push that CLG wanted to play. Took the control away from them, and they've held it ever since. Massive gold lead now for RNG, looking to push in, looking to end. There's nothing but base turrets left on the North American side.
Pretty much. I think CLG just have to seed this bottom one. Tier 2 is really dangerous to defend.
I missed that one.
All of RNG are going to collapse. Actually, Nidalee can just take an inhibitor turret if they try and defend that outer one.
They don't have to get picks. They can just keep running them around.
Yeah, the thing's at half health already. CLG are feeling very desperate, so they're actually the ones that are going to have to make a move because their inhibitor turrets are taking a beating already.
1-3-1, and they may secure all three towers at this rate. Xiaohu gets the inner in the bottom. Mata takes the Dark Binding, almost gets a hook onto Huhi. Xiaohu looking dive in maybe on a Smithy. Looper 1v1ing and doesn't actually care about Darshan's damage. That tower should be down. Smithy, look at that he's getting chunked out on this, and Darshan, or rather Xiaohu and MLXG just keep on pushing the line forward. Speaking of Darshan, he could not defend that turret. And now it's siege on this mid. It's already going to be chunked out, almost gone. And the inhibitor in the bottom side, RNG just slow burn it away.
Yeah, they're playing so intelligently.
Seeing the growth from this team, no blind aggression. All eyes all across the map, and just taking the calculated plays, but oh so deadly when they strike.
Early game, snowball into the high pressure, all lanes. Oh, Xiaohu actually
goes in, death mark. They do dodge away from the face call, and he just keeps on juking, but meanwhile, an inhibitor goes down in topside. Superminions are going to start streaming in, and there is only an inhibitor and an Azir turret left of the non-Nexus towers. Looper and Darshan dueling, but Looper's got the better of that since he's got minion backup. RNG can back away safe.
Yeah, but they leave CLG stumbling around their own base. And look at this. Nidalee is just a machine. camp to camp, boom, boom, just kill everything that's in front of you. And he does. He has all game long, and RNG is so impressive. They've shown that they can win late game team fights. They can play scaling comps. They can play early game snowball. They can play all 3 lanes as pressure.
And that is why they're on their way, fast track to an 8-0 here at MSI Shanghai. Undefeated hometown heroes. And they've got the crowd on their side. Massive play from the Chinese team all across this tournament.
Yeah, and I just love their story too. I mean, even though everyone recognizes Looper and Mata as the stars here, the Samsung members that they brought in and they bought, the members that they rescued from the other failing Chinese teams, and Xiaohu coming off Gamti, and then Whoosh and MLXG, these are the guys that are taking the spotlight. MLXG has had huge performances. Whoosh's Twitch has been a spotlight here as far as some of the comps that they've run for team fighting. Every member on RNG is playing so well. Mata's leadership really bringing everyone up around him.
Yeah, I mean, you said MLXG is a machine, but really, he's a cog in this incredible house that Mata
Mata's
built.
machine.
Yeah.
Mata Inc.
He turns a crank and it's just going. At this point, there's not a whole lot CLG can do to stop the push all the way through. They're cowed into their base. They're stuck into really just trying for a miracle assassination. And the clock is ticking as RNG look to snap the final trap shut. Last inhibitor, what they're targeting at the moment. Close call for them for a moment. Huhi is gonna try for the divide, but in the end, he's the one who's gonna get taken down to 0 as Looper goes on in, turns on back actually, and this might be the final fight of the game. Looper can't go back in, but Xiaohu has no problem tagging in to take out the Emperor, and that is gonna be a godlike fight for RNG.
Whoosh is down!
Can hold on.
Whoosh is
going
going
taken away. Looper gets his GA popped. That is a 1-for-1 so far. Looper will be back, but he gets knocked and popped and taken out. Just barely by 60. They find MLXG, and that is the miracle play that keeps CLG alive.
Their base is in shambles, but they live another day. Oh, man.
RNG.
They couldn't finish the job. CLG stand tall.
I guess they.
All right, let's take a look at
sometimes have
how
a few
it
cogs
happened
that
here,
come
because
loose.
it was a little bit of a disjointed punish here from RNG. They saw who he used everything, so they wanted to go all in on him. They used everything on his Zonyas. Darshan gets the ultimate, only to eject Mata, actually. And it's Stixay's consistent damage, plus Smithy here on the other side. Yes, Xiaohu goes to get the assassination off, but Smithy, again, consistent damage, gets the punish off. He dodges that spear, and Stixay on the bottom side. Actually, Whoosh just getting himself into the position for Darshan to get him with the stun there on heroic charge into the small rock inside their base. Whoosh going down right there, turns it around, and Stixay's able to press forward. That small rock inside of CLG's base, the hero.
Yeah, it stopped the wheel from turning for just a moment. But there's going to be another Dragon available in 10 seconds. RNG, this would be 5 for them. Oh, look at that damage that was dealt out by Stixay and Smithy. That's a heaping helping of spears and arrows. See if they can contest this Dragon. They absolutely have to, but it is going so low already.
They have to go hard. CLG just have to force. They have no...
They get the bind on Mata. Can they do it? Lambs just bite. Baron and a Dragon ain't dying, I should say. Stixay does get Mata. The Dragon goes down. It's secured by Smithy. That is the first one for them. Can they do it? Can you believe? Do you have the faith in CLG? Because they just secured 3. Looking for 4. Looking for it. And can they end on this one?
Are you kidding me? Smithy goes in and he lambs respites to keep the Dragon alive so they can't get 5th Dragon during the fight. Holy moly.
Yeah, this is...
CLG, they don't go in for the Dragon steal. They go
now.
in to finish the Dragon fight. And RNG can't react in time.
Xiaohu has to lose Looper. Oh, Looper, he's left for dead on this one. There is no breaking back for him. Spears keep flying. He's got the speed boost going back to Xiaohu. And this is going to be a Baron for CLG?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
All right, I will calm myself now.
Oh, this is happening.
You haven't experienced this before. North American LCS coming to you, Pyra.
Holy, what have I been missing? Okay, Baron secured 38 minutes. They cut a bit of the gold lead, shave it off, buy themselves some time. Let's see how it all happened.
Look at this genius play. Holy crap, Smithy. All right, so they make the call. We're going for the team fight only, guys. RNG are focused on the objective. And this fight goes off. Smithy gets the ultimate on the dragon to keep it alive. They take down the 2 people. Then Huhi pushes them off of the Lambs' fight. Looper gets stuck in this dragon pit. Look, he can't even move with his ear wall there. He's stuck. And they just separate the team and clean up that fight. Oh my God. Then he's got the Zonias still. Baits in MLXG. That is a huge mistake. MLXG hasn't made mistakes like that this game. RNG are tilting after that genius play from CLG.
Sometimes the games come all the way down to counter logic. I cannot believe what is going on right now. Still a 10K gold advantage, still 4 dragons to 1. But a Baron buff for CLG, and they've got some confidence. What's more important?
They're closing in.
Looper and Xiao who have to back away now. They have to be careful.
Their base is wide open.
We talked about late game. It's here, Kobe. This is what it looks like for CLG. They can save some time.
Praise be to Hotshot. They've made it.
Yeah.
Now, everything in it was the effort just to get here, though. You still have to win the final team fight to actually win the game.
Once you climb the mountain, then you've got to face
And Darshan's over here, but Hui's on the way.
Okay. Death Mark on, he winds it up, he does not connect, but however, they've forced Xiaohu to back off, and Huhi has shown his hand. Xiaohu, a lot of damage from the soldiers, going in Emperor's Divine Whips. However, Stixay, Xmithy, they're on the chase here. Xiao, RNG are pinging to go mid. Screw the fight, we want the game.
That was actually so pathetic, that 0 wall. It's like you're paying your soldiers half wage, so like, we're not going all the way, we're going halfway here. But anyway, CLG don't get the pick.
It's overtime, Kobe, what do you want?
Yeah, RNG are able to get out, and they escape the clutches there.
All right, this game, I don't know anymore, man.
Oh, I'm familiar with this territory. We're only 40 minutes in. This isn't even late game here, buddy.
Take the wheel. You drive for a minute because I'm going to have to reorient.
We're going to drive straight
up
up mid lane because CLG want to use this Baron buff to get some of that standing gold back. They still didn't max out on items. Look at Huhi. He's still got brown bags on his feet. They're poor. CLG are just poor little peasants here trying to get back into the game.
That's why you can't afford to pay the soldiers, man. Come on. Yeah. All right, let's take a look. Tower is going very low. There's still a few Baron-empowered minions on this one. It will, however, fall. CLG are pushing into this one. No team has beaten RNG.
They lost an inhibitor. Can they hold it? CLG need to reset.
Teleport. Flank, it's coming in. It's going to be Looper. Darshan gets the wind up. Where's the pitch? It's not going anywhere, but in comes Looper. Now, Looper is actually going to have to back off, but can they flank again? Darshan a little low. Death Mark onto Huhi, and they're starting to help, but Xiaohu is shut down by Stixay. I don't know how this one's going to turn out, and that's insane. Looper, he's going low, but he chrono breaks back. A double kill for Huhi. A kill for Huhi. I can't believe it. A triple kill. We're going to be the ace. Looper is down. CLG, do you believe, Kobe?
Did it! Are you kidding me? They're going to take down the undefeated team here at MSI.
Nexus turret will fall. Another will fall. 42 minutes. And
I never doubted them. I never doubted them.
CLG, Counter Logic Gaming with the most unlikely victory. Holy crap.
The silence in the crowd after they see their team have the largest of leads, but unable to close.
CLG get to take that walk for the first time over to the Chinese side. The first team to hand them a defeat in their hometown. Unbelievable.
Honestly, I didn't expect that one. That was a great defense.
Oh,
some clutch late game team fights there from CLG and some genius moves